Hey guys, so I got another question from someone in the class. So thank you for sending these questions through. It's super helpful for if you've got a question, please send it over Blackboard. It's most helpful if I've got a little Revit file. Images are also helpful of the problem. I'm gonna try and replicate it as best I can. This is part of troubleshooting and part of learning really is the things that can go wrong inside of Revit. It happens to seasoned people. It happens to people who have, brand new to it, like us. So why don't we just get in here? And the question comes from our mutual friend from class, and something's going on with his roof. And I'll just quickly share what the image looks like here. So if you have a section where you can see that the exterior wall is popping up into your roof, uh, generally speaking, this is to do with the priority level of how our roof is seeing the structure. So that's the first thing. And the second thing I saw here is we've got some challenges with the actual the elevation of where our interior walls are stopping. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, I welcome you to, but I'm going to do it again here real quick. So first things first, why is my stupid wall going into my roof? And that is part and parcel of a great question. And so I try to simulate it here for us. You can see my wall is now extending into my roof. My guess, and I think this is a pretty accurate guess, is that when this person, thank you so much again for the question, when you've got a kind of set of parameters, whoops, why did that do that? Set of parameters inside of your roof, there's a priority level that we have to set to our actual roof makeup, our wall makeup, all that fun stuff. So if I click on the roof, I'm going to come in here and hit edit type. I've tried my best to simulate what I think the problem is. So edit type, go to the structure here, and I bet that instead of 1, you've got a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or so on. If I head into here and I hit 1, we really want that structure of the mass timber, of the timber truss joist to be a 1. It's up to you. The other ones here should be 2, and then a membrane layer, and then 5. But remember, the outer layer is going to be 5. Structure is always 1, so try and keep it as 1. That's how Revit knows how to stitch things together and not go past them, for instance. So if I go ahead and I hit OK here, I should see that update. So let's go ahead, hit OK. Ta-da! Lo and behold here. The other one I just want to touch on in EW1 here. If you've been following along, let's just double check and make sure that our structure here is also correct. We should see a finish level 5, finish 2 level 5 function here. This priority level is what's governing how things intersect with each other inside of Revit. So for instance, if I change this to let's just change this to a substrate here. I bet, here, let's see what we get. Okay, nothing happens, but that's okay. What the problem that you explained is really what we're after here. We want the structure to be 1 in both cases. So just encouraging us. The structural boundary here, we can see the core boundary. We want that structure to be 1. Looks good. Hit OK. We should be good to go. The second thing I noticed from the sketch here, thank you so much for the image. What we see are the elevation of our actual top of wall here. We also want those to come all the way up. So what I recommend is we're going to right click, hit select all instances. Oh, I guess I can't do all instances. So I want to, let's do this in 3D actually. You know what? Let's do it right now. Actually, forget it. One of these walls, we're going to do attach top base, and now click that, blam. So we want these walls to come all the way up. In 3D is probably the safest way to do this. Oh shoot, is that my view from my front page? No, we're good. What I'd like to do is grab all of my interior walls. So I'm going to grab all of these. I wonder if it's going to let me. Can I just select all of these? Let's see what we get. Select all instances visible in view. Just be mindful of, hopefully it doesn't grab. It's probably going to grab my basement views. So this is where I got to be careful. Yeah, it did. I don't want those ones. So I'm going to shift to unselect these. Go back to my section. Where's my building section here? And I'm going to attach them to my roof. So now if I jump to my 3D view, I should see all of those top level walls join to my roof. Let's pull this all the way over. Ta-da! Avec so, right? So now all those walls are coming all the way up. It's probably not exactly perfect, but I figure for our purposes, that's just a helpful exercise to show how the tool, we can join those walls to the roof. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you again for the question. I really like these questions. They can help move us forward, move you forward. So if you do have questions about the assignment or about anything, about life, Revit, architecture in general, I'm happy to answer them. We are, of course, doing a BIM class, but always happy to help. Thank you so much for sending those questions over. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.